Hello there, Jonathan and Juliana. Today is Thursday, January 19th. And today I want to talk about a topic that I meant to talk about a few weeks ago, but never really got around to. And that is... Hello there, Jonathan and Juliana. Today is Thursday, January 19th. And today I want to talk about a topic that I never really got around to talking about the last few weeks. And that is New Year's resolutions. So it's kind of late in the ball game to actually be setting these, and it's only going to be sort of about resolutions. But I got some exciting news more or less this week in that I scheduled my final defense for my PhD. So right now, assuming nothing changes, I'm going to be defending my thesis on March 28th at 1 p.m. So I have a lot of work to do to get ready for all of that. And as part of my New Year's-ish resolutions, I want to do three things. So I think last year I set a few too many resolutions. I'm not going to review all of them, but I mostly did what I wanted to do, but not quite all the way there. So number one, I want to get my PhD. So that was actually my goal for last year, but I didn't know that I was going to be moving to Michigan. So that kind of threw a whole wrench in the works there. So that delayed me a bit. And this year I'm definitely setting my sights on getting that PhD. So hopefully I'll get it before or I guess just after the first quarter of the year is over. Or I guess right before it's over. And the second thing I want to do is I want to try to read a lot more and explore things that are outside my specific area of expertise for my PhD. It's a little vague, but I want to get to the point where I'm reading at least one book a month. Ideally, I'd like to get up to two, and then on top of that, I would like to read two and listen to at least one. I started listening to audiobooks when I run. It's kind of like a training, or I forget exactly what it's called, but I've heard of using this method where you only listen to something that you want to listen to or do something you want to do when you're exercising. So I only listen to these audiobooks when I run, so it makes me want to run, even though that's not normally something I would necessarily want to do. So my third activity that I want to do, the running kind of leads me into that, is I want to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it during this calendar year, but I want to get in good enough shape to be able to run a marathon. It was a little bit of a disappointment to me, or was a disappointment to me this past year that I wasn't able to do the Disney Marathon with Kayla and her family. It was a lot of fun watching them go through that, and I'd like to participate in that. So I have started one of my training plans already. Kayla's actually doing it with me, and I went on my second run today. So I was supposed to start it, or I did start it last week, but because Kayla was here, I ended up missing a workout, and I didn't want to miss a workout right at the beginning of the run, and I don't have a specific race date in mind, so it was perfectly fine for me to just go ahead and redo all of that. So I want to get my PhD, I want to read a lot more and explore a lot more of ideas, and I want to get enough shape to run a marathon. So I think as part of the getting in shape thing, I'm trying to learn to eat a little bit better by cooking my own food. I started with little baby steps. I've gotten some frozen foods that you actually have to cook in a pan from Trader Joe's. So I don't know. It's not really getting all the way there, but it's close enough. So anyway, I'd like to hear from you, Juliana or Jonathan, if you have any things that you want to work on to improve yourself in the future, or just anything you want to talk about. So with that, I will see you on Saturday, Juliana.